What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys, the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's May 10th, 2022, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about some macroeconomics. We got the CPI numbers coming out tomorrow. Talk a little bit about Luna and UST crazy stuff going on, and lastly, a little bit of Bitcoin Hopium for you guys. If you guys think that's interesting, stick around. I'll tell you all about it. All right, guys, hopefully you're having a great day today. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't, especially if you are an investor into Luna, but, it's all good. It's all good. So who knows what's going to happen with it, but we'll get into a little bit that later. Again, guys, as you guys do join the video today, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't subscribed, and turn on bell notifications so you guys get notified as soon as I upload a video. It's the least you guys can do to help support the channel. So let's just jump right into the current market overview right now. If you guys do want to skip ahead, check the pinned comment down below, or just skip within the video. I do put timestamps in every single one of my videos. So, man, market's down about, 1.77% the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, though, is up about 1.85%. We're sitting at about $31,123. Ethereum's up about 4.09%, sitting at $2,361. We got BNB's up 6.25%. XRP, Solana, Cardano's up. Terra USD is actually up, though, 10.19% the last 24 hours, even though it's been jumping all over the place and whatnot. It's currently at 81 cents, but we'll get into that later. Top gainers, Flow up about 18.06%, sitting at $4. SHIB up about 17.49%. Telor, don't even know what that is up. Maker's up. Compound. I got a handful of altcoins that are up the last 24 hours. Losers. No surprise here, guys. Wrapped Luna tokens down 53.77%. Luna's down 51.52%, sitting at $17.58. And then, a bunch of other random ones I never heard of. M-Stable, Barnbridge, Project Galaxy, all down around about 13% the last 24 hours. Like I said, today is May 10th, 2022. What is today? National Shrimp Day. I don't like shrimp at all. They're pretty disgusting. I never did. National Clean Room Day, National Lipid Day, Bono and Corey Bari Day. Some YouTuber. I don't even know who he is. But, yeah. Let me know if you guys know who that guy is. Crypto Bubbles, top 100 coins. Actually, everything is doing pretty decent, it looks like, except for Luna, down 51%. Let's take a look at my favorites. So StormX is up. That's doing good. 2.8% last 24 hours. We got Compound's up about 5.5%. Elrond's up 1%. CKB's up about 1.3%. Voyager token down about 1.8%. Man, under $1. Never thought I'd see Voyager token under $1, but here we are, sitting at about 98 cents. Total crypto market cap, man, we plunged, especially the last 2 days. We're currently at about $1.41 trillion. On TradingView, CoinGecko has us at about 1.5 trillion, so up about 2.8% the last 24 hours. Let's see, Bitcoin dominance, trading sideways a little bit, even though with all the crazy stuff going on, sit at about 41.77%. The Fear and Greed Index, currently at extreme fear, 12. Yesterday we were at a 10. That's one of the few times we've ever seen a 10 in the last year. Let me just take a look. The last time we were at extreme fear, I do believe it was 8th of January. We were at a 10. Other than that, I don't think we hit it since the 21st of July of 2021. Last summer during that little bear market trend we had there. And then on the 22nd of June. So, like I always tell you guys, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Right now, if you are just getting into the crypto market, you're probably like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Why would I want to invest into it? Thinking long-term and long-term down the road. When you guys buy, on extreme fear, especially right now, these last couple days, long-term, your profits are probably going to be pretty good. So just something to think about for you guys, or extreme fear. But, everything can't always go down forever. So just keep that in the back of your head. U.S. Dollar Currency Index. So this is, we've been an not all-time high, but we've been peaking out here. And usually historically, whenever the dollar index is up high like this, is when crypto's down. But whenever the dollar index is down, that's when crypto goes on a run. So if you do pull up the charts, I'm not going to do it right now, but if you compare the U.S. currency index to Bitcoin, whenever Bitcoin's had a big run is when the U.S. dollar index was down right now. So I don't know how much longer this is going to, be up here. We could go higher. We could definitely go higher. We're currently at about 103.9 right now. So I'm keeping an eye on this as well. So if this drops and crypto goes up, there you go. Just another data point for you guys. All right, so today we had Biden talk about inflation. He addressed inflation. He wants to make it a top domestic priority. He's supposed to do a speech at 11:30 a.m. Eastern today. He was like a half hour late, so yeah, goes to show he really cares. A lot of people were waiting for that, but who knows what was going on behind the scenes. Essentially what he said today is he's asking large corporations and the wealthiest Americans to not engage in price gouging and to pay their fair share in taxes. And also do note that tomorrow the CPI numbers are coming out for May 11th. Index numbers are scheduled to come out, which should clarify whether inflation is slowing down, which some people have saying that we did potentially peak in March, where the numbers that come out tomorrow for April are down a little bit. Quick article real quick. CPI is expected to rise 0.2% in April or 8.1% on an annualized basis. That's compared with a 1.2% monthly increase or 8.5% gain year over year in March. So some people are saying that this could hopefully soothe the market. So another, hopium thing for not only a crypto market, but the whole traditional markets as a whole, that once they announce these numbers, that is, even though it is down a little bit from March, you guys can see right here, 8.5% in March. We're at, it just basically since the COVID crash of, March 2020, it's just been an increase ever since. So if it comes down a little bit, hey, markets might, see a little temporary soothe there. And then do note that the data does come out 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, which is May 11th, 2022. Whenever you guys watch that video, you probably already know. So just a quick macroeconomic update for you guys. And jump into the next topic of discussion is, Terra Luna and UST. Absolute atrocious. So Do Kwon here, the CEO, creator of Luna, he was a little quiet when it all kind of went down. The only thing that he said yesterday was, I don't know what time this he tweeted at, was it like 2:36 p.m., deploying more capital, study labs, they're trying to peg UST, so they were selling a lot of their Bitcoin reserves to keep that UST stablecoin to peg to the US dollar, $1 stablecoin. Didn't really hold up, so he finally then tweeted 9 hours ago, didn't mean to be so quiet, needed razor focus to deliver, thanks everyone for the support. And then again, an update, close to announcing a recovery plan for UST, hang tight. And about an hour ago, 8 p.m.-ish Eastern, getting close, stay strong, lunatics. Let's just refresh it to see if there has been an update. But everyone's anxiously awaiting to, see what the kind of solution is. Maybe the recovery plan for Luna and UST, what they're going to do. There's lots of different things going out there. And then also, what is something, hopefully, that they can do to prevent this in the future as an algorithmic stablecoin. So there's a lot of different conspiracies out there that's saying people were trying to just get it to crash on purpose for regulators and whatnot, and the Fed, because stablecoins are a hot topic for the Feds right now. And they could totally use this as a great example on why they must help us for reasons like this, because a lot of people did get wrecked. Me personally, I didn't, dabble into any of that UST stuff or any of the, DeFi stuff. So I think my average was like $51. So I'm down a couple $1,000, but I was never really heavy invested in Luna, and it sucks for a lot of the people out there that did. So I definitely feel for you, because there's a bunch. The whole market's down. This just adds fuel to the fire, so it's not good. But there were some rumors going around what potentially is going to be happening. Income Sharks right here as a trade move said small position, leverage long, small risk, huge upside. If rumors are true, we see any sort of recovery here, a slap on the wrist if he's wrong, or a huge payday if it's accurate. If you don't understand risk management, do not take this play. So here's some of the rumors. This is Larry Cermak. I believe he's just some VP at research at the blockchain, I want to say. The block something. What is this? The block. So he said something, details that he heard. So this is all rumors. Who knows when I upload this video, this might all change, but Jump, Celsius, and Jane Street have committed already. Not Alameda, not yet. Who knows if they are or not, but they are targeting a $1 billion to $1.5 billion raise. 50% discount to Luna Spot with 1-year lock and monthly linear vest over the course of 1 year. Total of $700 million in commitments as of the morning. And then below here, he said one thing to keep in mind that this deal is not closed yet and is still in active negotiations. The terms now might be different, and obviously some parties could still decommit. Would expect an announcement from LFG in the next 2 days and an impressive interest. This is high. So this is, I don't know, this could be a temporary thing if they, lock that liquidity up from the 1 to 1.5 billion that they're speculating that they're raising right now to help bring, UST to that $1 mark, to peg it to the US dollar and whatnot. But I don't know if this is gonna work. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments in the chat what you think they're gonna do, because this is crazy. This is definitely a day that a lot of people are gonna remember, at least yesterday and today, because UST, I do believe, started to recover a little bit. It's at 80 cents right now, but you guys can see that here it was. It went to like 99 cents the day before. There's a lot of chatter. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's already a bunch of videos out there. You guys probably already know a lot of the story and whatnot. But it did dump all the way down to, I believe, about 69 cents or something like that. It's not showing it on here, but I've seen it elsewhere. And then, it made a slow recovery earlier today, 0-2 in the morning, flat, went sideways a little bit up until about 5 o'clock, and then boom, price dropped down, back down to 69 cents again, and it's making a short recovery right now. And that did obviously bring the Luna price down with it. So absolutely insane, drop that we had here. I think Luna jumped all the way down. I want to say, let's just look at the last 14 days here. I don't think this is accurate. I've seen it. It was down to about like $12, $13 briefly. I think it wicked down to. So not good, guys. Like I said, lots of conspiracies, but look at this one. Bots, people typing up stuff, and then bot scamming, spamming different accounts and whatnot. Right in your eyes are attacking Terra. That's another big thing. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. And this is another thing I thought was pretty interesting from Alex Kruger. He said a year in crypto is 25 years in the real world. And he's comparing this big Luna drop to Netflix, where as you can see here, Netflix, it goes all the way back to 2009, how it took, over 10, 11, 12 years, and then boom, it dropped. Whereas here, this is just like the beginning of 2021, where, Luna was just cents, and it made basically that big of a massive move just to dump in the matter of a day, which is absolutely insane. So that's all I got for you guys for UST and Luna. What you think? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Next topic of discussion is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's currently trading at about $30,987. We did close the daily with what's called an inverted hammer pattern. So you guys see right here, it looks like a green candle with a wick coming to the upside after you've had like a downtrend. So downtrend, which in the short term, if you have an inverted hammer pattern, it usually means it's going to be bullish the next couple days. Whereas you have the opposite to shooting star, where you have bullish momentum leading up into the shooting star pattern, and it's basically the opposite, where the next couple days will probably be bearish. So we have an inverted hammer on the daily right here. You guys can see. So we've already up a little bit. Goes to show a lot. Also, don't forget, you guys, for the astrology people out there, I do cover it every once in a while. But on May 16th, there is going to be a full moon and a lunar eclipse. And if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's not always 100% accurate. It's just another thing to put in your back pocket. But whenever you have a full moon leading up into a new moon, usually full moons you'll pump into the new moon, you'll hit the new moon, and then it'll dump. Whereas it didn't happen this last time. You could see the full moon. It just kept dumping to the new moon, and then we just dumped. So we kind of dumped from the last full moon and new moon. But hey, we're having that full moon up here in about 6 days, along with that lunar eclipse. So we might see the next couple days bullish. Just a little bit of hopium for you guys there. And next, 3 tweets. This is like one of the only, bullish dudes on crypto Twitter right now. TA analyst, Aurelian Ohayan is his handle. But I did talk about this in my last video. Bitcoin, the great new cycle theory. The fourth starts now. So essentially what he's saying, there was 3 cycles that we previously had that all equate out to a certain amount of days. And first great cycle, how we had, such a huge, massive move, 35,000 or 350,000% to 6,000 to 1,380 to 275%. His indicator he's using is the monthly percentage of bandwidth. The halving cycle theory is dead into him. Just, there's mass adoption going on. That's another thing. You could debate that all day, but essentially where we're at right now is starting of the 4th cycle. So whenever we start these new cycles, we obviously have those increases. So there's your first bit of Hopium tweet from him. Second one is, are you ready for the huge pump? So what he's comparing here is these V bottoms that we currently have, potentially are having right now. So this is currently the pattern of Bitcoin on the top right here, and he's comparing the September to December 2017 run where we had that V bottom dip here, which kind of, looks like what we just had the last month or so. So hopefully we have an upside here for the last leg up of this bull run. It's your second Hopium tweet. And then moving on to my last bit of Hopium tweet, which this is also debatable because that March 2020 Bitcoin crash was a black swan event. So trying to compare that to what's going on now, take it with a grain of salt. But again, I like to look at data and charts, which, aren't always accurate, but always is a good indicator to, have with all the fundamentals, whether that be macro perspective, geopolitical type of stuff going on, to look at, to base your, financial decisions. So he's comparing this downtrend that we've had, obviously, since we peaked out in mid-November down here to this V bottom that hopefully we had, the sharp crash that we had the last day, to the crash that we had for March 2020, or soon after we had that. Granted, we did have the super money printer going the last 2 years and whatnot, but another upside. That's what he's saying. So he's getting a lot of hate on this. Everyone's bearish out there right now. Let me just switch this up. But yeah, everyone's bearish out there, and there's just that last bit of hope where we're at right now, where I'm not gonna say that we're in a bear market, because like I said in my last video, we're technically been in an uptrend. That's how Bitcoin's programmed since the beginning of time. There's just bear cycles, bear trends throughout. That's what's going to happen in my opinion. There's so much positive fundamentals right now in the whole crypto market that it's going to be, the future. That's what's going to happen. So, I've been in the game for over 5 years now. I've been through a lot of these crashes and whatnot. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? That's just a quick update for me. Again, guys, if you aren't following me, go check me out on TikTok at Crypto Airborne. Haven't been uploading much lately. I did do 2 videos a couple days ago. I'll try to get on there more and upload more. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. This is where I do most of my tweets, up-to-date, real-time stuff. If there's anything going on, I'll post it here. So make sure you guys give me a follow in there if you want to. Also, on your way out, smash that thumbs up. Thumbs up. Can't even talk. That's what happens when I just film videos and I don't edit. But smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing if you guys aren't subscribed. Turn on those bell notifications so you guys get notified as soon as I do upload a video. You guys let me know down in the comments. How do you feel about the market? What's going on? You bearish, bullish? You buying this dip? I bought a little bit of Luna. I'm just dollar cost averaging, a little bit of VGX here and there. So we'll see. I don't know. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Crypto Airborne out.